Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the wedding ceremony. So if you'll please put your cell phones on silent, we shall start. Thank you. And who presents this woman to this man?
I do on behalf of our family. Love you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Tim and Andrea welcome you and thank you for gathering here to witness their marriage and to share in the joy of this occasion. Their wedding ceremony is held where they shared their very first date. This is the legal joining of two hearts already united, formalizing their commitment to each other with marriage. Love is pure and spiritual in nature. It is eternal, evolving, and sustaining. This wedding ceremony is celebrated under the sky as the most beautiful cathedral, with the earth at our feet as solid foundation, and the trees and plants ever surround and embrace, which gives the bride and groom a fresh and natural beginning. For marriage is as free as the outdoors, with the freedom to love as openly and brightly as the sky above us. Tim and Andrea, you are two individuals with one love story. In your marriage, you will give and receive great gifts, from simple everyday happenings to life-changing events. Together, each moment is cherished. While you share in your passion for living, rolling with the punches, and laughing together as best of friends, from this point forward, you shall always be at the side of your spouse. You'll share in life's adventures, care for, learn with, trust in, grow together, face any challenges, and enjoy in all of your successes. In your completeness, you will discover more in this life than you would have experienced as one. At this time, you give me flowers to remain the bottle. Tim will take your hand On this day, we appreciate our past and we honor the present. We especially honor Andrea's father and Tim's mother and brother. We know that those who couldn't be here now are smiling down upon us. Tim and Andrea, your new partnership begins as you proclaim your formal declaration of intention to each other. Marriage is a bond not to be entered into lightly, so I shall ask you both to declare your choice. Andrea, have you come here today of your own free will to take Tim to be your husband, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer? And will you honor him with respect and cherish him with love all of the days of your life?
I will.
And will you bring him Oreo cookies when the stress of life and work ever get to him?
I will.
No.
Tim, you have come here today of your own free will to take Andrea to be your wife. You may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer. Will you honor her with respect and cherish her with love all of the days of your life?
I will.
Will you bring her chocolate when the stress of life and work ever get to her?
Yes.
Now, before the exchange of vows, let us reflect on two readings that the bride and groom have chosen. The first was first spoken by Dana Scully on the X-Files. It seems to me that the best relationships, the ones that last, are frequently the ones that are rooted in friendship. You know, one day you look at the person and you see something more, like a switch has been flicked somewhere. And the person who was just a friend is suddenly the only person you can ever imagine yourself with. And in regards to the importance of marriage, I shall read a poem called The One. When the one whose hand you're holding is the one who holds your heart, and the one whose eyes you gaze into gives your hopes and dreams their start. When the one you think of first and last is the one who holds you tight and the things you have planned together make the whole world seem just right. When the one who you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you have found the one and only love you shall share your whole life through. After 9 years together, you will always remember this moment as you start your relationship anew. It is now time for you to exchange your first gift to each other as husband and wife. These are your sacred wedding vows.
I choose my best friend Andrea. You are my faithful partner and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and inspire you, and to love you truly through good times and bad. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you are down, and to love you unconditionally. Through all of our adventures in life together, I choose you to be no other than yourself. Loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become, I will respect and honor you always and in all ways. I take you to be my wife, to have and to hold, in tears and in laughter, more likely tears, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward, in this world and the next.
I choose my best friend Tim. You are my faithful partner and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and inspire you and to love you truly through good times and bad. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you are down, and to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures in life together. I choose you to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become. I will respect and honor you always and in all ways. I take you to be my husband, to have and to hold, in tears and in laughter, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, from this day forward in this world and the next.
The rings you shall exchange are your formal and visible sign of your promise and your bond. Relationships, like rings, begin with raw materials that are carefully shaped into never-ending, pure forms. May your love for one another always be reflected in your rings, and may the strong metal remind you of the strength of your love. May your rings be your sign to others of your commitment to each other, today, tomorrow, and always. If you'll please present the bride's ring.
With this ring, I give you my heart and faithfulness. I promise from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. My heart is your shelter, and my arms are your home. With this ring, I thee wed.
Please present the groom's ring.
With this ring, I give you my heart and faithfulness. I promise, from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. My heart is your shelter, and my arms are your home. With this ring, I thee wed.
life is short, but love is endless, boundless, timeless. Tim, what time is it at this very moment?
It is
3:23. Before these vows are sealed, we stop time and we stop the watch to preserve this moment in time forever. Tim and Andrea, you have both shown your love and affection with words of devotion and the exchanging of your rings. The vows you have exchanged seal your commitment to each other. Although spoken in minutes, this ceremony and all that it stands for shall always remain in your hearts. Your marriage will firmly stand strong and forever hold true, not by the authority of the state or by the seal on your wedding certificate, but by the strength of your love and your commitment to each other. Continue to think of each other, take care of each other, speak to each other with kindness, and show your love in your actions. Tim and Andrea, by the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the state of Florida, I happily pronounce you husband and wife. Please seal your marriage with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Mulcahy.
What? It's the song from the Piggy commercial.
So ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom ask you to please stay here. They're going to have a moment alone. They'll return. They would